How you doing, YouTube? I'm here gonna talk some little football with you for right now. To let y'all know how these teams are gonna get it down this week. You got a lot of teams in the top 10 that's gonna be battling, that's gonna be playing. So this is gonna be one of the best college days of football this year. The teams that we got going out there playing this week, the top 10 is most of every one of them is a battle hard game. You know, and my vote when I'm calling these games, I'm telling you right now, I'll probably be looking at about 3-4 upsets in this rankings here. So it's gonna shift down, and if you in the 11 to 15 rankings, you can find yourself right back in the championship race. Just gotta know how to play it. You dudes out there voting on this football, make sure you pick your picks right. Cause I'm about to give it to you 100% right now. I'm gonna break down your top 10, and then I'm gonna tell you who these top 10 is playing. If you don't know who they're playing, right now you got Georgia number 1. I'm sure everybody know that. You got Alabama number 2. You got Notre Dame number 3. You got Clemson number 4. You got Oklahoma number 5. You got TCU number 6. You got the University of Miami number 7. You got Wisconsin number 8. You got Washington at number 9. You got Auburn at number 10. Them some great teams that just called out right there that they put in them numbers. And I'm not mad about any one of them teams being in the top 10. I think they all deserve to be there, and they all playing their ass off. And you got another team out there that's undefeated that's not even in the top 10 because they said they didn't play nobody. Sometimes you got to realize, hey man, I play my schedule the way it was put out there. You gave me a schedule. That schedule I had to play it. I beat the teams on my schedule, so I deserve to be there if I'm an undefeated team. But some people don't feel that way, and some of these commentators are very fucking stupid. And that's the way I look at it. But we're going to go to the games now. Imagine these teams down the road. What you're going to see Saturday, I'm telling you, get your popcorn, get your pizza, get in front of that TV, man, and watch these games, man. Watch these teams, 100% of them. Georgia and Auburn that's going to be a game. It's going to be a Holyfield knockout, Mike Tyson, George Foreman. Throwdown. It's going to be a throwdown, okay? Believe that. In Auburn, it's going to be a throwdown. You could probably be looking at upset right there. I don't really know who's going to win that game, but 100% people going to vote with Georgia. I'm going to go to your next game. You got Alabama versus Mississippi State. That's going to be another dogfight. Hey, Mississippi State ain't no pushover, but Alabama damn ain't no pushover either. Alabama, they smoking shit. They got a dangerous ass defense with a potent quarterback. So that's going to be a dangerous game. But the game I'm really looking for, man, I'm telling you, man, Saturday night. Saturday night game down there in Dade County, man. Down in Miami, man, that's going to be the game, man. Notre Dame and Miami, you got two great teams, man. Two good defenses, man. Notre Dame got a hell of an offense with a quarterback, man, that's dangerous, man. And a running back that is lethal, man. He's a weapon of destruction, man. This nigga, he's going through shit. But we're going to find out because, what Notre Dame is going against, they're going against one of the best defenses in college football, man. Miami University. They're not giving up that many points, bro. They barely giving 20 points up. So that's gonna be a damn show good game now. Then you're gonna have Clemson and Florida State at 3:30 Saturday. Get your game ready. You see me, baby. I'm Florida State already. I'm ready for tomorrow, baby. I'm ready. I got my Florida State shit on. Where my Florida State fans at? You know what I'm saying? We down right now. You know what I'm saying? We ain't playing like we supposed to be playing. We missing some players, some key players. But everything will be all right. We built for next year. Come back. I'm going to go to that next game. You got Oklahoma versus TCU. I'm going to pick TCU in that game. You know why I'm picking TCU? Because Oklahoma can't play no damn defense, man. When you can't play defense, dog, it's just terrible, man. You're giving up 50-something points and 40-something points. That's not good. I'm going to go to this next game over here. I'm going to go to Wisconsin and Iowa. I would just upset Oklahoma, man. And I mean, they beat Oklahoma. I mean, not Oklahoma, but Ohio State, man. I mean, they beat Ohio State down. I was very surprised about that, the way they beat them. You know, you can win, but then when you beat them like that, I mean, come on, man. That's real. So I'm probably looking at Iowa to upset, you know what I'm saying, Wisconsin after that. I mean, come on, man. You come off an upset like that, man. You come in with momentum, man. That momentum swing, baby. And I'm going to go to this next game. You got Washington versus Stanford. Washington is very potent offense, but Stanford, very smart coach, very smart style they got over there with defense and running that offense. I'm going to pick Stanford in that game. And that Georgia and Auburn game, I mean, I really just don't know who's going to win that damn game, man. I mean, that game go out by itself. But, you know what I'm saying, right now, if I had to pick, I would be picking the Georgia Bulldogs because they're the best team in college football right now. From numbers, from defense, from offense, the boys is clicking. You got two running backs like Georgia. Georgia got two beasts, man. And they got an offensive line that's, man, big powerhouses, man. I'm telling you, man. Them boys is something serious over there. Got a quarterback that can sit back there and pick you apart when they need to. Plus, when you got running back. When you got two running backs like that in the offensive line, that just open up your quarterback to do what the hell he want to do with the receivers. So that makes it even more better. Then their defense is lethal, man. They knocking shit out, man. Just get ready for it. I mean, that's going to be another big game. But I'm waiting for all this to go down. But right now, you know, they have a lot of shit going on right now, and they talking about how, you know, Georgia or Alabama can lose one of these games and still be picked in and go into the national championship. It's really kind of insane right now for that to happen. I mean, if you lose, I feel if you lose, you should drop down. There's no way that you should be still up in the top 4 or the top 3 if you already lost. If you lose in your championship game, I remember many years back in the day, shit, Miami and Florida State playing the last game of the season, number 1 and number 2, they lose, they out of the championship race. You feel what I'm saying? They get knocked way fucked down. You know what I'm saying? Or it was Florida State and the Gators, number 1, number 2 every single year, and they lose, they get knocked down. You know what I'm saying? But you telling me that if Georgia and Alabama lose, or Auburn can find their way. That's 3 teams in one conference that can find their way in the championship. You're going to have 2 teams in there, like it or not. That's what they vote. The committee need to find themselves to say, this is when you need to pick people to go in there that's just not picking teams. Because now they just picking teams to find teams that's going there just to play. I want to pick the team that I feel that's best to go out there and play. No, you pick the best team of the body of work of what they do on that football field, not how you feel, but the body of work they put on that football field, and the best team and the best numbers on that football field, the best team on there in them numbers, in them rankings. Just don't put teams out there, man. I mean, it's ridiculous, but I'm going to let y'all hear what they got to say, and so you don't feel that, you know, I'm telling a story here, so I'm going to turn this way and unmute this.
And number 4, Clemson. Joining me to break it down is the director of recruiting for 24/7 Sports, the great Barton Simmons. Barton, let's start at the top with Georgia and Alabama. Do you foresee a scenario where both these SEC powerhouses make the college football playoff?
Yeah, if they take care of business, I do, Nick. And I mean, they control their own destiny.
If they take care of business,
even in a close SEC,
a lot of teams going to take care of business.
They would be in the college football playoffs. The same thing with Alabama. I think the committee would have no problem with that because they clearly believe these are the 2 best teams in the country. But here's the caveat to this: is while they both control their own destiny, so too does Auburn, who both of these 2 teams play. They both have to beat Auburn in the regular season, and Georgia would potentially have to beat Auburn again in the SEC championship game if Auburn won it out. So if Auburn wins out, they are also in over either of those 2 teams as well. So maybe 6 or 7 teams control their own destiny in this college football playoffs, and 3 of them in the SEC.
And Barton, you can certainly make the case that both Notre Dame and Miami control their own destinies, and those 2 teams will play on Saturday night in Miami. The undefeated Hurricanes welcoming in number 3, Notre Dame. Is this a college football playoff elimination game?
Yeah, I think it is. Notre Dame, it certainly is. I mean, if they lose, they're out. And I think with Miami, sure, there's some statistical possibilities that could put them in the mix, but it would take absolute catastrophic chaos.
And I wonder how you're going to say that. If Miami lose, they out. They ain't got no losses.
Miami with the potential to win a really impressive game, and now all of a sudden be up in the top 4 or 5 because of two really impressive wins against Virginia Tech and a good Notre Dame team. So Miami, we're starting to look at them in a totally different lens than we did just about a week or two ago.
For more on the college football playoff rankings released on Tuesday evening, keep it locked here, CBS Sports.
So, I mean, y'all just heard, what they said, and I don't think it's. Do you think it's fair? If you think it's fair, then, just let me know. Come back to me, let me know how you feel. Subscribe my page. Hope that y'all subscribe my page and look at it and just tell me how y'all feel about that, because I don't think it's right at all how this is going down, because you just heard, man. Georgia or Alabama can lose and still be there, but Miami can lose and they'll have no losses and they will be out of there. This is a playoff game for Notre Dame and Miami. You still got two of the best teams right there. If Georgia and Alabama can lose and still be there, why the other teams can't do it? What makes them better than everybody else? I guess they just the best teams, and they're going to play all the hardest teams in the conference in the college football this year. So, that's the way it's going down, Like I said, there need to be a change in how these people is voting these teams, man. It's a war every single Saturday that they get out there. There's competition out there every day. And I'm hoping that, when this playoffs start, man, it starts hellified that we got the best 4 teams in there. We shouldn't have 4 teams. It should be the top 20, man, or the top 10. Because no other league has it. Not the National Football League don't have it. College basketball don't have it. Baseball don't have it. Nobody has it. When you picking 4 teams, you're just picking the 4 teams that you want to see play. It's not fair to everybody else. Because everything else that you pick behind is just a bowl game. Who want to play in a bowl game? Why are we playing in a bowl game? There shouldn't be no damn bowl game. What is a bowl game? What are you winning out that bowl game? Are you playing for the national championship? Because I'm sure every team has the same goal when they come in the season. I am going to play for the national championship. That is my goal. And when you taking that from me, that's a problem. And that's what these people are doing. They're taking people goals and taking their stuff away because they want to see Alabama, or they want to see Georgia, or they want to see LSU, or they want to see this team, or they want to see that team. No, it's the body of work that you put in, them teams put in 100%. That means the offense, the defense. Who was the better offense? Who was the better defense of this week? Who was the better cornerbacks? Did their cornerbacks go out there and play right? Did they special teams go out there and play right? Did they offensive line play? Did their running back not fumble the ball? Did he hit the holes right? Did the offensive line do what they supposed to do? Did the receivers catch the ball, not drop it? Did the tight end block? Did he catch it? Did he go down the field? Did the linebackers, the defensive line contain and do what they're supposed to do? Did the cornerback shut down the receivers and shut down this quarterback from throwing the ball? The safeties did all their jobs. You judge every position on the field and you judge it at 100. If you can't judge it at 100, then you don't need to be voting nothing. That's how you judge body work of football teams, or when they're out there putting it out there. I'm judging every position and every style of the game they are playing out there. From every position, every eye on the field has to be judged. So I just want everybody to understand that the way I'm putting out there. If you think I ain't putting out there right, then that means no. Then I'll probably try to switch something up. But I hope I'm telling you the facts, and the facts is right. And at 100 come Saturday, these games will be played, and some of these teams will lose, and some of these teams will win. But we know this top 10 will be changed on Saturday. After Saturday, this top 10 will be changed because there's a lot of good teams that's playing a lot of good teams. Now you're going to find out who the best of the best right there all day. And I'll be coming back Sunday to talk to y'all again and see who won and see who lost. And I'm hoping that my picks come correctly. And I'm hoping that if you pick something, send it to my page so I can see what y'all pick and the teams y'all pick. So I can say, okay, I went against that one, then I didn't hit it right. You know what I'm saying? So let me know how y'all feel about my page, how everything going. God bless you, man. Have a great day. And I'll see y'all Sunday. God is good all the time. And you can believe that.